just win now, or are you focusing on improving in any certain area?
Well, I think we talked about offensively trying not to turn the ball over as much. That was what was really hurting us 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I think we're doing. We had a couple turnovers tonight, but I think we're doing a better job there. If we can keep getting better offensively and putting up the 50, 60 points, I think we have a good shot of getting these last 3 games.
Oh, I have something important for you.
Good to get a win.
It's great to get a win. I said I finally started smiling after the last 5 weeks. It's nice to smile after a game. So, the effort has been there the last 4 or 5 weeks. We've come up short, but we knew we just had to finish, and we get this win. So, the guys played great. I think it was a total team effort, and they played a great game.
Once you guys got on a roll in the first half, how did that affect you in the second half?
Well, we talked about, it's kind of cliche, but you got to play 60 minutes. You had to come back out the second half, and it wasn't the way we wanted to start the second half. They came out, and we actually lost the lead there. So, it's kind of not quite the second half that we wanted to have. But the guys came back, fought back, and we took the lead. And then when we took the lead, we kept it. So, it was a good game.
Definitely beat from last week. Different beat from last week. Something you guys did differently to prepare?
Not really. It's like I said, the last 4 or 5 weeks we've been very close, and the guys, we've been kind of trying to do the same thing. I think offensively the last 4 or 5 games, Chris has gotten a lot better. The protection, I think, was a lot better tonight. And Chris just makes plays. If he's in trouble, he can make the run. So offensively, I think we're just getting better and better. Defensively, we had a couple of mistakes there in the first half, but I think we tightened it up quite a bit in the second half, so that helped out a lot.
And Coach, obviously you're from Chicago. You might not know exactly about the rivalry, but you know about the rivalry, between the Bears and the Packers. Can you talk a little bit about what this rivalry means to you and what it means to your team?
Well, we talked about that. They asked me that earlier in the week, and I am a Bears fan. I'm a diehard Bears fan. And actually, my dad and brother are Packer fans, so I know what it's like not to like the Packers.
Yeah.
And I found out what it's like here with the Cleveland fans in Pittsburgh. So, and I think they take it up even another level here. So, I'm familiar with it. I know that's part of it. We talked about it this week. We did talk about it. We said, hey, yes, every game is just a game, but this is a big game, and we're playing Pittsburgh, and this is one we got to get. So we did talk about it this week.
You're still in the playoff hunt, is that right?
We are still in the playoff hunt, and I think right now, I heard Orlando's, the teams that are ahead of us are losing, or have lost, are losing tonight. So we're still in the playoff hunt. We talked about it quite a bit earlier. This week we didn't talk about it, so maybe I just don't talk about it, and maybe we'll get it. But hopefully, even though we're in the hunt, we have to take care of business. If we don't win, we'll be out of it pretty quick. So as long as we keep winning, it'll be nice to keep talking about the playoffs.
Can you touch on what happened with the kickers? Kind of
well, yeah, they, Aaron had a groin injury or a quad pull, so he came out. And the funny thing is, we had a kind of kicker tryout a week ago, and Carlise was hands down the best kicker. He kicked about 50, 55 yards right down the middle, so we just said, okay, Carlise is the kicker. So I think he had stage fright or something tonight, so he didn't kick real well. Cody was next because he was a soccer player. So then we tried Cody, and then that didn't work, and I think Aaron just said, hey, I think Aaron had seen enough and said, hey, maybe I can just try to tow it down there and get it done. So, but that's the way it is in arena football. If you lose your kicker, you're going to struggle. But the guys came through.